What's up everybody, I'm Deep. Today I'm bringing you yet more of my Monster Hunter Cross playthrough, and today I will be fighting the last of the village specific requests, which is the Royal Ludroth. Ooh, what's this? I'm gonna do this. Ooh, special. I'm going to be fighting the Royal Ludroth today, as will the rest of the Greed Squad. If you want to check out their hunts, you can go and check that out down below. Go and comment on my video of who did it best, or comment on their video of who did it best if you think that any of us hunted this particular monster better than anyone else. It's a really fun thing that we're doing, and I'm really enjoying it, actually uploading in sync, and I enjoy watching their videos too. As I was saying previously, this is only 2 days into the release of the game that I'm recording this, so I'm having to wait weeks to see Kenny and Abe's, and even some of Beryl's hunts. Before I get to see them, I have to wait weeks, and it's going to be really infuriating, because I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of their hunts and their reactions to certain things. So yeah, let's head off and try and find this Royal Ludroth. Hopefully he has a cutscene. If he doesn't, I will insert a cutscene from another quest with him in, as I did with the Cuckoo. It seems like it's a bit of a 50-50 on where you get the cutscenes. I feel it should have been in the village-specific hunts where you're fighting them in their actual natural habitats, but I guess Capcom felt differently, and I'm not going to argue with them because they give me Monsty Hunty, and I don't want to anger the people who provide me with the Hunty of the monsters. So let's head in here, and if we get a cutscene, we do, and if we don't, I'll edit one in.
The Royal Ludroth. Classification: Leviathan. Known as the Water Beast and the Jamaican Sea Lion. Weak to fire and then thunder. Ailments: water blight. It can fill its spongy mane with gallons of water which it can use to attack.
Okay, no cutscene, but we did edit one in, and that's absolutely fine. It's just why it looks like it's a different zone. I'm using rather weak Sword and Shield. Unfortunately, Sword and Shield is the only weapon that I don't have a decent one of yet. But I really, really wanted to show off the new ability. So although I've been using a lot of Sword and Shield, it's not actually something I've got a good one of yet. But we do have Blue Juicy Blade to drain him of stamina and maybe pull off a KO. But honestly, I think reaching his head with a Sword and Shield is going to be a big ask, because his head is not his main. A lot of people seem to think that his main and his head are the same thing. His main is actually a different hit zone to his head. And, will not... Oh, that roll just caught me with the very tip of his actual head. The head is the part of the main that is not the main. It's above the main. It's the part of his head that isn't covered by main. And this is just spamming this roll attack. Can you please stop? Royal Ludroth, have some control. So we do have already our great spin. And I'm going to go right in here, and I'm going to pull it off, because it does do good damage, actually. Seems like. And of course, Striker's on Shield is all about getting your attacks off. We can try and cut this guy's tail off and break his main. We did just get a tail flinch, which is nice. It means that we've done good damage to his tail already. Taking his tail, of course, makes his tail a lot less threatening. And we can get a Shoryuken off, hopefully. Sure! Nope, that was another great spin. I'm getting my attacks mixed up. That's fine, too. Shoryuken is my bottom one here. And I should be paying attention to the top, to the screen up here, because I can play doing that. Okay, here we go. Shoryuken missed. Okay, Shoryuken seems to have a dash forward involved, which I always miss it because I don't expect the dash forward. I feel like you should just jump straight up in the air from the point you're at. But I guess the game disagrees with me, and once again, I'm not going to argue with Capcom, but I got hit by that, and that was unpleasant. Trying to exhaust him. When you exhaust him, his mane becomes all floppy and flaccid and not turgid with water, so here we go. Let's try and shrink that mane. And yes, I said the word flaccid. I'm sure that several of you giggled. I giggled inside, if I'm honest. I giggle every time I say that word. Okay, we can probably get a jump attack off here. No, we can't. Oh, but we will get a head attack off right as he rolls towards us. Thank you so much for that roll towards us, guy. I'm going to go for the crit blade here because I feel like he's almost exhausted. So his main should be emptying soon. He is going to spit water at us, though. I see the smoke around his mouth from rage mode, which I didn't even remember him going into, but that's fine, too. Ooh, thank you for backing up and giving us another attack from the air there. I am going to go for a third attack from the air, and then I do have my dancing blade, so I want to get him on the ground with this ride so that I can get him off with this dancing blade. Get him off? Oh dear, now you're definitely going to be making jokes about him being turgid and how I'm getting him off while riding him. Jesus, I'm making a mistake here. Phrasing. Pause. Indeed. Well, let's call it a her, and that makes it a lot less embarrassing. This is a female Ludroth. So this is the new skill that I unlocked, the Dancing Blade, which seems to do good damage, really good damage, and lots of hits to it. So I do enjoy it, and I'm going to try and hit him with the Shoryuken as soon as possible. I have just got my Shoryuken back. I'm going to drink a Mega Potion. This is my last Mega Potion. I only brought the one, so may as well drink it up and get that healing off. Oh, just as my cat heals me completely pointlessly. Thank you so much, cat, for the pointless healing. Alright then. Shoryuken! I finally hit one. And it was like a really bad hit that was like the back of it. But it had a hitbox, so I'm assuming it did damage. Oh, I was just trapped against the wall there. That roll is so hard to avoid. And I'm still looking down. I'm sorry, guys. I need to learn to look up. I've got an itchy nose now, too. Oh, Ludroth, please stop. Alright, we're going to try and cut his tail off here since he's giving it to us so nicely. So kind of him. Oh, you think you real, Ludroth? Round force! There we go, that's a nice flinch for you. So the round force is basically the great spin from Legend of Zelda. That is a poison trap. That's a poison trap. I know what those do now. Let's sharpen and get him in the poison trap at the same time. That is such a good skill. The poison trap is such a good skill, and I found that out while fighting Kezu, as you guys would have seen if you watched that video. But this is a trap that poisons him. How cool is that? How action fucking awesome is that? And we've got Blade Dance here, so I am going to use it at the end of my combo. Would have been a good time to have Stun Blade or Crit Blade on. But we've also got Shoryuken! And then a great spin! Nice! And that is going to break his main and probably do all kinds of damage to him. Like, there's no way that didn't completely fuck him up. Like, he just took every special ever, got poisoned and put in a trap. And was in that trap for a good long time. Yeah, that's right. Flinch away. I'm going to get my Crit Blade back on. Yeah, you try and swipe me with that tail. That's fine. I'll just, juicy my... Oh, never mind. I take it back. You shouldn't hit me with that tail. That's very bad. I'm going to take your tail away from you. You don't get a tail. If you hit me with it, you don't get it. It's my tail. Give it here. Oh, no, that was the wrong move. Still learning the Sword and Shield to an extent. This sword is so weak, though. 70 base power is just not enough. No element either on a Sword and Shield is never fun. I'd have loved to have made the Cuckoo Sword and Shield, which I probably should have done. The Cuckoo Hatchet, but honestly, I've just been trying to grind through these to get it to the point where the Green Squad can record a bit together, some group hunts. And to do that, we have to get to the end of 3-star before we've encountered everything that we need to fight to get HR2. So that's why we've been doing it this way. But we'll be doing some group hunts with the whole squad very shortly. So you've got that to look forward to on all of our channels. We'll obviously upload every perspective, and then for the key quests, only the person doing the urgent, sorry. Only the person whose urgent it is uploads it, so you get 4 different hunts for the urgent, with different ones. So you can see whose urgent was the most efficient. No, I'm taking that tail. You think you're safe, Ludroth, but you're not. I'm taking that tail. As soon as I get in there, that tail is mine. That tail is mine. Yeah, I just triggered a bunch of people by using that 3rd hit. But I don't... Oh, roll me out the zone, why don't you? Fine. I'm coming back. I'm getting that tail. Give me your tail. I don't like fighting with the edge of zones. He does like to roll you out of the zone. But equally... Come on! Give me your tail! Why are you not giving me your tail? That's not very nice. Yeah, that's right. That was a swords dance to the tail. Fine. Let's miss the Shoryuken then. His must be almost dead. I want to get this tail off. There we go. That's my tail. I told you you couldn't keep it. I told you. You hit me with that thing, you don't get to keep it. We're going to drink a potion here, because dying would be really embarrassing. And then we're going to get greedy. Because we're not called the Greed Squad for no reason. So even though we could get a more efficient hunt by killing him and then carving, the greed is mine. It's my tail. I told you. That's my tail right there. Let's get a Juicy Blade going. You know, I'd be almost scared standing behind him if he had a tail. But he doesn't. At least this blade has a decent amount of yellow sharpness. He says as it runs out. Come on, he's got to be almost dead here. We've got the round force again. So you can use the round force as a big MOI. It has ultra armor, as in you take no damage, you can't be flinched, nothing can hit you during that animation. So it's a nice move to use to sort of keep yourself nice and safe if you're in a bad situation. You can just round force your way out of it. And that's why I don't rate the ultimate evade or whatever it's called. Because what's the point of ultimate evade, which is a skill that gives you immunity, if you have another skill that gives you immunity but also does damage? So I guess the ultimate evade lets you travel further when getting that immunity. I need a better sword and shield. I should have made the Cuckoo sword and shield for this hunt, but never mind. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed by just the inability to kill this thing. Yeah, that would have hit me if he'd had a tail and probably would have killed me. Good thing I took it away from him. Oh, here we go. I haven't used my first aid meds yet. I should probably use them before I start using up my potions. Shoryuken! Yes, get hit. There we go. There we go. Finally going down. Just over 10 minutes, which is not bad at all. I'm not ashamed of that. I think it was a good hunt, especially for such a weak sword and shield. I will go and grind tonight on stream. I will be grinding for much better weaponry because I feel that it's time to upgrade my weaponry before I record any more videos because it's letting you guys down to not be fighting with efficiency. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to drop a like, comment down below. I love reading the Monster Hunter comments. It really means a lot to me when you guys do comment, so I want to read those Monster Hunter comments. I will reply to them if I think they're good comments about Monster Hunting, and I will see you guys next time. By the way, remember to check out the rest of the Green Squad. Bye!